Hi Taurus, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your December 2021 love reading. Thank you to those who've liked, viewed, shared, subscribed, and donated to the channel. I appreciate all of that. And for those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the bridge and the gap spread. And the way it works is a look at the past energies, present energies, and future energies between you and the main love interest. Once we get through all those, we'll actually pull some oracle cards for some additional insight. That's where the bridge and the gap dynamic comes into play. And as far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, and on the right side we have the Tarot Sexual Magic. Also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as your energy and the cards on the right as the other person's. If you feel like it's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have Fortune. So this is the Wheel of Fortune, which is Jupiter energy. And looking at the artwork here, what it could just be saying is this could be someone that you have history with, and I have a feeling that there's some separation between the two of you, even if it's just physical distance. But if you look at that figure in the artwork, it looks like he's not physically in the room with her. So I feel like this is saying that you might just be thinking about this person a lot. Maybe you hear like a song that reminds you of them, for example. That's one way it could be coming across, but yeah, possibly in your dreams as well. So it seems like you've had this person on your mind lately. All right. Past energy on their side, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is Virgo energy here. But really what I'm getting with this is I feel like they might have actually made an offer to you in the past, and for whatever reason you might have been otherwise involved or just distracted. For some of you there might have been some level of connection, as far as we do see the two of them in the room together. But you just might have been preoccupied with other things. For example, maybe you guys had a lot going on with your career, because I know your 10th house is pretty busy in your chart, so it could have been one of those things where there was a bit of a disconnect there. Because if we look at her face, it looks like she's kind of staring off into space a little bit, you know? And he's extending that rose, and I don't even think she's aware of it. All right, present position on your side, we have tradition. So this is actually the traditional tarot card equivalent of the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy. So on the one hand, this could just be saying that you guys are feeling really comfortable with yourselves at this time. You know, you might feel like you're reconnecting, but at the same time, this could just be saying that this is you having an increasing desire to have something more formal with this person. So that could be where your mind is, at the very least, if not physically moving toward them in that direction. And then we also have Romeo and Juliet on the artwork. So it could just be saying that maybe for some reason there could be something about this connection that's forbidden. So the first thing that would come to mind, given the cards that I see in the past and present, could just be saying that maybe this is someone that you work with, and there could be obviously certain restrictions around dating someone in your work environment. So that's what I see there. All right, in the present position, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is actually Taurus energy here as well. Now, usually with this particular energy in traditional tarot, it makes me think of someone who's gotten to a certain point and they're reevaluating if the effort that they've put in is worthwhile, if they should continue. So it's interesting to see your energy there and then to see theirs, because this is starting to make me wonder, especially looking at the card in the future too, if these are thoughts in your mind that you have toward this person, but you might not necessarily be communicating them, or at the very least they might not be as aware that you're thinking as deeply as you are toward the connection. So I feel like in a way they're losing a bit of hope with the connection. All right, future position on your side, we have the Ten of Cups. So again, very happy energy, expansive energy. This is Pisces energy here. But yeah, looks like you're definitely, again, I feel like your love is growing for this person. But to see their energy be so different, I don't necessarily feel like it's them actually losing the interest in the connection, but more of I'm getting a feeling that it's a communication gap, where I feel like these are things that you're feeling, but I'm not sure if it's clear to this person that that's how you're feeling. So, you know, even if it's as simple as, for whatever reason, even if you guys are moving closer together now, they still, for whatever reason, can't get in their mind the fact that in the past you may have rejected them. You know, it could just be as simple as that. But yeah, seeing your energies here, it looks like the love is definitely genuine and it's definitely growing. But like I said, on their side, it just seems like they're not aware of that for whatever reason. And future energy on their side, we have the Ten of Swords. So this is Gemini energy here. So yeah, this is what I mean. It just seems odd, like they're losing hope in the connection, where it seems like your hope is gaining. So that's what it makes me feel like. It's not so much a lack of feelings here. It's more of them. I feel like they're them being unaware that you have those feelings. So I don't know if you guys have communicated these feelings or not, and they're just oblivious to it, or if there really is a lack of communication around how you're feeling at this time. That's what I see with that. All right. Bottom of the deck on your side, we have the Queen of Arrows. So this is technically Libra energy, but of course we see Venus on the card, and you guys are also ruled by Venus. And this does bring to mind the fact that there will be a Venus retrograde in December in Capricorn. So this could have an impact on you for sure, given that you guys are the other sign ruled by Venus. But yeah, that could be part of it too, where this could be someone from in your distant past that you're reminiscing about, right? Maybe thinking about a missed opportunity with this person. So that's what it could be too, where it's like the desire is there. You're thinking back on those times, maybe wondering, hey, could this become something? But is there actual communication about it? I'm not as sure, right? I will say she does have that arrow pointed in the direction on their side. So this could just be a call for you to communicate to this person if you haven't done so yet. All right, and the bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Magician. So yeah, it looks like they are in an energy of manifesting. So there does seem to be an underlying confidence at the very least with this person. But it just seems like when it comes to this connection, they seem to be unaware that you have any of those feelings. I will say, beneath that, we also see the Judgment card. So yeah, this definitely seems like someone you've had a history with. So it could just be as simple as that, where at this particular point, you're just more thinking of the possibilities with this person, but maybe not outwardly expressing it to them. But that's what I see with that. All right, we'll see what the Oracle cards add to the mix. First, we'll see what we get from the Moonlight deck. I did pre-shuffle this deck, and what I'm going to be looking for here is unspoken messages from you to them, and then from them to you. And initially, I'm going to look for jumpers, but if I shuffle for a while and nothing comes up, I'll actually just put the deck down and pull a card. So let's see what we get. Oh, got one there. And, oh, all right. Already got two from them. So let's see what we got on your side. Okay. We have secrets. There we go. It says, I hid something from you and I'm afraid to tell you about it. Interesting energy there. I don't necessarily see an energy of secrets. So, funny enough, the way I'm reading this, at least with the cards that are here, just what's right in front of me, if anything, it seems like you're hiding your feelings for this person, and that's where the disconnect seems to be. Could just be as simple as that. Or for some of you where you have a deeper history, there could certainly be something there about that too. All right, and on their side, we have rejection. It says, I'm uneasy about myself. I don't know if I can truly make you happy. So the rejection energy for sure makes me think of the Eight of Pentacles energy what I was talking about, where we see him extending the rose and she seems to be oblivious to it. So that certainly seems to fit the past, if nothing else, and possibly even that Ten of Swords we see in the future. All right, and we have fear. It says, I want this so badly, but I'm afraid of getting hurt, so I self-sabotage. So yeah, if nothing else, at the very least, this looks like it could easily fit right there, and the fear might even fit with that Ten of Swords, which is to say that another way this could play out is you might even come toward them, express to them your feelings, and then they might somehow find a way to self-sabotage, and that could be what the Ten of Swords is pointing to. So yeah, at the very least, looking at these cards, for sure, it looks like there needs to be more open, expressive communication between the two of you, and that might actually get things back on track. But we'll see what the Wisdom of the Oracle has to say. So, same situation with this deck too. I did pre-shuffle it. Here we're just looking for one card though with general advice to wrap up with. There we go. All right, so let's see what we got. Okay, we have Between Worlds. There's the artwork, and the number is 3. Okay, it says transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another, temporary blindness, no man's land. The Oracle's message, between the worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see what is ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place, between what was and what will be, is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves the web of life within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root, but what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. When you are between the worlds, you are invited to see with the curious eyes of a child, glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so and you will not be disappointed. All right, so that message in particular, that last sentence made me think of the energy of the Ten of Cups, where we do see the rainbow, and at least in traditional tarot, sometimes there are 2 children on the card as well. So hopefully that resonated with you. All right, the relationship message says, this is a time to explore the new energy between you and another. It is not a moment for certainty, but rather for discovery and curiosity. You don't yet know if this will last forever, so allow yourself to explore who you are and what is reflected back to you. This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself. What do you need? What do you like or dislike? What values are important to you? You are in a critical phase of your relationship that is not to be dismissed or hurried. So, pretty positive message there too. I do have to say what came through for me while I was reading the messages here, and it's probably only going to be for some of you, but part of what this secret thing could be is for some of you, this could be saying that you might have been involved in another connection, and that could be where that forbidden energy that I was talking about was coming in. So there could have been some unawareness on their part of that, where, maybe if you did reject them in the past, it's because you were in another connection, but they didn't, that wasn't made clear at the time. So, like I said, it's probably for a small percentage of you, but it pick up on energy. So hopefully that resonated with you guys. We'll wrap up there, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.